everyone, welcome to my day in the life. So my day begins around 6 to 7 a.m. I usually start by getting up and making the bed and letting some light into the room. This, along with taking care of my hair and skin, is my morning routine. I try and give myself enough time in the morning to fulfill other obligations, which is why I wake up so early. Here's my cat Ash to greet me every morning. He's always waiting for me by the door, which I love. And here is my other one, Smokey. After I feed my cats their food, I start with mine. I also tackle anything around the house that I need to get done with. I have a lifelong condition called IBS, and it causes a lot of bloating. No, I'm not pregnant, although my husband and I are trying. I get asked this a lot, but I don't define myself for my weight. I do prioritize caring for my health, but also my mental health. I actually just lost 7 pounds, and for me it's a huge win. I take care of some chores around the house, usually starting with the kitchen, some tea, and then tidying around the house. I usually have 2 sessions for schoolwork each day. This one is in the morning, and I generally spend about 2 hours with breaks in between. During this time, I work through course material, study diligently, and complete any performance assessment tasks. I used to work part-time, but my husband insists that I stay home to focus on my degree. He wakes up around 2 to 3 a.m., so when I wake up, he is usually gone. We both work long hours, but keep our schedules compatible. I take a much needed break for lunch, taking care of my needs, but also if I need to do any prepping for the day's supper. Tonight is a crock pot meal, which I do frequently because it's just so nice to let it do the cooking for you if you have a busy day, which I usually do. I will also try and fit what I call quiet time, where I take a power nap, read, or do some self-care. Lunch breaks are typically not too long, as I am always mindful of my time, and I ensure my food is well balanced and nutritious, so don't crash and burn in the afternoons. Afternoon class consists on working on school stuff for at least 90 minutes. It really depends on what I need to work on. If I'm unable to finish course material from the morning, I'll work on that. I can use that time to study for a particular exam or complete a task for my performance assessment. Around sunset, I like to enjoy some fresh air. I love being out in the country where I see nothing but trees, and it's so serene out. Sometimes I will read or listen to a podcast out here. After spending some time outside, I head back in to tackle some evening chores and finish prepping for supper. Around this time, my husband usually comes home and he only has a few hours to spend with me. Because he gets up so early every day, he has to make sure he goes to bed every night early. I make sure I have time to myself or with my husband in the evening, so I try to do my schoolwork during the day and afternoons. After supper, which is usually between 5 and 6 p.m., I feed my cats. I give them a variety and they are always so eager, which makes me smile. As my husband goes to bed, I clean up the kitchen and finish any final chores. Any work that doesn't get done, I just adapt and work on it the next day. I try not to overwhelm myself with too many daily tasks, as I know how important my other needs are. Some days are more busier than others, which is why I cater to a flexible schedule. But I'm very consistent in prioritizing things over others. For my evening routine, I usually try and do a reflection or some gratitude along with reading a book. Then it's time for a shower, and then my evening skincare routine. If you are interested in the skincare that I use for both morning and evening, I'm happy to link it down below for you. As I start to wind down, the last few things I do before bed is prep my to-do list for the morning. I also make some tea and read or listen to a podcast. I hope you enjoyed this video of a typical day for me. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of the day.